Does money run the world? Not exactly. What really runs the world is debt. Most of the money in the system starts as a loan. A signature is made, a promise is given, and in that moment, new money appears in the system, which means the modern economy is not built on physical money, but on promises about the future. Most people think money exists first, and then banks lend that money out. But in the modern system, it often works the other way around. First, debt is created. Then money appears. When a bank issues a loan, it does not take physical cash from a vault. It simply writes a new number. A new balance appears in an account. And at that moment, new money is created. So in many cases, money is born from debt. Debt is actually a fascinating idea, because debt allows us to use something that does not yet exist. The money we will earn in the future can be spent today. You buy a house, but you pay for it by working for many years. A company makes an investment, but the return comes years later. That is why debt is powerful, because debt brings the future into the present. Modern economies want to grow. New companies must be created. New technologies must be developed. New cities must be built. But all of this requires resources. It requires money. And most of the time that money has not yet been earned. Debt fills that gap. With debt, people can invest. Companies can expand. Governments can build infrastructure. Roads are built. Factories are opened. Cities expand. That is why debt is one of the main fuels of the economy. Debt is powerful, but it is also risky, because debt is not just money. Debt is a promise to pay in the future. And that promise grows over time, because most debts have interest. Interest means the debt grows with time. So debt is not simply repaid. It is repaid with more, which means the borrower has promised part of their future work. Today, much of the global economy is built on debt. Governments borrow, companies borrow, people borrow. Mortgages, corporate bonds, government bonds, credit cards. The financial system is full of these relationships. One person's debt is another person's asset. One person's burden is another person's gain. That is why debt is not just a personal issue. Debt is a network. Debt keeps the system moving, because debt must be repaid. Interest must be paid. Money must circulate. When an economy stops, debts cannot be repaid. The system begins to struggle. That is why the modern system needs movement, needs growth, needs new credit, needs new debt. Debt keeps the system alive, but it also makes the system fragile. Is debt bad? Not always. When used well, debt can accelerate growth. It can create new opportunities. New companies can be built. New technologies can emerge. But debt can also create dependence, because the moment you borrow, you sell part of your future labor. And as the system grows, those promises grow with it. Debt is not just money. Debt is a contract with time, a piece taken from the future. And the real question is this: are you simply using debt? Or do you truly understand how it works?